Vietnam 7008, moving to the runway for takeoff. I will do. Oop, I will do, Peter. I see you've got 3 aircraft up, so I'll be keeping you in touch. I'll be flying in and out over the next 2 hours. Pretty little drive out here, isn't it? So they can only hear us if I press the button, basically. So if I, yeah, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Keep it close. That's actually just hold it. I'm gonna, when I get down here, I'm just gonna adjust it. We need to tweak it a little bit. Almost. I think I've got to turn it a little bit. Okay, I'll just park up. So let me feel where the button is. So I'll do that again. Oh no, other way. Okay, so yeah, there's a little button inside that needs to be that way, I think. And so try getting that close to your lips. How's that? That was better. It might have to be right on your lips, I'm afraid, but just that's pretty good. Yeah, we got you now. Okay. And you've got me okay? Okay, I'm just going to do a quick check. 1267, so we're all good there. Okay. All of that's good. Cylinder head is good. RPMs, ignition. Okay, we're just going to do a little test on the ignition. Ignition left is good, and ignition right is good. Okay, controls, just watch out. I'm just going to move the joystick a little bit, so we just need to make sure they're all good. That's all good. Trim is set to neutral on my side. Fuel selector valves are both on. Fuel. No, it's Mark Creed. It's been a while since I've been out, Peter. I'm going to have some guests coming in and out. They're going to drive down to the edge of the runway, if that's okay, mate. Yeah, roger that, Peter. I'll maintain. Fuel contents, fuel pump, instruments, landing lights, strobe light, landing light, nav light. Boost pump is on. Instruments, landing light, takeoff. Ignition is on. Radio call, harness, park brake off. Okay, we're all good to go. So I just got to decide which direction I'm going to take off from. I think I'm going to go that way, actually. No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm just watching the helicopters. They're really coming in from that direction. So I think I'm going to... we've got a crosswind anyway, so I'm not too worried. There's one on the ground, and there were two coming in, so they're just doing constant circuits at the moment. But they'll be watching out for me. Lindot traffic, Technan 7008, entering and backtracking for runway 36, Lindot. Okay. Oh yeah, that was a good choice. The wind's slightly pointing towards this direction, so that's not bad. No, it's pretty docile out there today. It should be fine. Yeah, I think they'll be much happier with me taking off that way because they're all entering. They're flying in from that. That's their favourite way to come in. Depends on the day, really, and the conditions. Cooler weather is less distance because the air is thicker, so you can get up a bit quicker. You'll find we'll probably only be about halfway down this runway when we actually take off, so it's not that far. It's pretty good. I'm just going to do a last minute check over everything, and yeah, we're in. Let's get them up. Okay, we're in takeoff mode. I'm happy that everything's good to go. So you're all set? So we're going to take off. We're going to head out straight over towards Lindok, around, and then back over. And basically, we're going to come in from the same direction as the helicopters. And okay, I'll just give me a second while I just get these guys used to what I'm doing. She's leaving or coming in? Just coming in. And another one just going out. I'm just going to make sure she's not in our flight path as we take off because we'll cross over height. Pretty good, I think they're okay. Lindot traffic, Technam 7008, rolling on runway 36, climbing to the north to 2,000 feet, Lindot. Okay. Thank you, Peter. I'll be keeping a very close eye out. So I'll be just doing little circuits over Lindok and then back in to land on 36. Yep, roger that, Peter. I'll maintain left-hand circuits. So it's not too bad, was it? Getting up off the ground, and it's a little bit of wind up higher. So I can still maintain. I can see the aircraft over in the distance, and the other guys are going to be behind us mostly. I will, yeah. I'm heading pretty well straight forward. So Lindok is going to come up just on our left-hand side here. And I'm going to do a circuit around Lindock Hill and the Chateau on your side, so you'll be able to see it nice and easy. So we're at 2,000 feet now. So it is a little bit bumpy, but it's not too bad up here. You would have felt much worse bumps up in Northern Territory, I think. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's pretty amazing from up here, isn't it? So that's our property down there. You can see the big swimming pool and the. So that's our whole triangle down there. And that's our house where we're having the barbecue. See where the cars are just driving through? So that's our little triangle down there with the veggie patch. So I'll just do a little circuit around there and then we'll head over to the dam. So the helicopters are staying away from us. They're staying over more towards the northern Barossa area. There they go. You can see the guys waving. Can you see them in the garden? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think I'll be doing that. They'll love it. It does look lovely, doesn't it, from the air? You do. Over this area, you do. All right. I know, it's quite unique, isn't it? I'm just going to... I'm not really sure what they mine. I think it's really just for sand and quarry, really, like as in quartz and stuff, but mostly for sandy type soils and stuff. But they use part of, somewhere over there, they use it as a, oh actually it's that one over there, they use as a four-wheel drive training track these days. So, Roger, TechNam 7008 over Lindock, maintaining 2,000 feet, moving towards Whispering Wall. Oh, Roger that, 1,600 feet. We'll look for you. She's coming from behind us, I believe. They probably can. They can probably go faster than us. Although this can maintain about 110 knots easily. So I'm only doing 80 knots at the moment. Um, so I'm going to maintain. I'm actually sticking at about 2,100 feet just to give us that 500 feet clearance from where they are. So we may see them come underneath us or to the sides. I'm not sure, but yeah. But they're pretty. Look, honestly, they're such good professionals. Those guys. They'll stay very safe. They've got paying customers in their aircraft. So yeah, it's a small family business. So, oh yeah, there's Whispering Wall. So have you ever been to Whispering Wall? You probably, oh you have, okay. So we're about to fly over. It's going to be on your side as we come around. So there you got Whispering Wall. So it might does get a little bit bumpier over this area sometimes. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? It's actually quite, yeah, it's not bad. I'm quite happy with the smoothness of the flight today. It's not bad at all. So that's Williamstown, just all this area over here. And that's the North Para Reservoir up there. So the helicopter's probably going to be behind us, and they'll sweep in around behind us. We possibly won't see them now until we come back into land. They may land about the same time as us, so we'll just keep a little bit of an eye out. Yeah, how green is that? Beautiful water all over the place. Yeah, that's still Williamstown. And then we're coming up. We're heading towards the Barossa Ranges. I'm going to turn left and we're going to head into land. I know it's going to be quick, but we'll get everybody through. And you might get another chance one day to come for another fly when we've got some good weather. Lindot traffic, TechNam 7008, en route 2 nautical miles south of runway 36, landing into. Yeah. So because I haven't landed for a couple of weeks, I'm just going to, normally when I'm landing I stay much closer in. Because these guys are around, I'm going to do a straight in landing. So if I get the height wrong, we'll just go around and do it again. Yeah, probably the hardest part. Just getting the judgment. Lindot traffic, TechNam 7008, on final for runway 36, Lindot. So landing checks, park brake is off, ignition is on, fuel is fine, instruments are fine, we're all set to go. And I'm quite high, so I'm going to have to let us drop down a fair bit. 17, that's okay. $15, that's alright. I feel like I've got it right. I'm feeling good. Feel the noise level's gone way down once I reduce speed and reduce the engine so that we can land. Yeah. Yeah, it has been. Sorry, I'm just going to concentrate for a sec. You're right. It looks like Mary might not be here yet, so that's all right. We'll go up and grab Josh, and then hopefully when they get here, they'll just drive down to here and we can do a quick changeover. There you go. Lindot traffic, TechNam 7008, clear of runway 36, Lindot. So actually, you're welcome to jump in the car and follow us down here and park by that big tree back there when we've got Josh in, so... Sorry? Yeah, well, you can really see us take off and everything if you like, so... I should have got Josh to do that, I didn't think of it. All three on the ground, that's good. Maybe they got 4 up. I thought the other guy was a way off, actually, but anyway. warms up a little bit more when you're on the ground as well, doesn't it? So you get less breeze. Oh, he is. Wow, so they've got 4 up. I didn't realise. Busy little company. They do really well. They've picked up a lot of business lately, actually, and they're a nice bunch of people. The mother doesn't. The father was the guy who created the business, and the 2 daughters were the um, two youngest helicopter pilots in Australia when they got their license. So they were only, I think Bridget was the first, and she was only 16 years old. Yeah, 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 very interesting. Okay, I'll just shut everything down quickly and off. You're very welcome. Done. Beautiful. Hey? Did you see another plane go through? Oh.